Good evening, people, and welcome to a list video concerning my favourite fantasy films. They're in order. Well done to me. We start off with number 10, and it is Labyrinth. And Jim Henson's crew, fantastic puppets. They look amazing. They sound amazing. And reading who could have been the Goblin King. A lot of them could have overwhelmed the film, in my opinion. David Bowie, fantastic, great song, great gear, great everything. It's a hell of a film to watch. My favourite character, I don't know. If I haven't got a favourite character, why even mention it? Anyway, number 9, it's more of like a myth and a legend, mythology, but you know, mythology is fantasy because it doesn't exist. But 1926 is Faust. Faust makes a pact with the devil, and things go south from there. The first half an hour is truly mind-blowing. Visuals, music, look, everything about it. Then for me it slows down a tad, but it's still very, very good. So that's number 9. Number 8 is Ray Harryhausen doing Ray Harryhausen stuff. Clash of the Titans, love Medusa, the whole Medusa scene. It just looks amazing. Even today, it looks amazing. Come on. Then number 7 from 1940, it is The Thief of Baghdad, a remake of the Douglas Fairbanks film from the 20s. It is different, and if pushed, I would prefer this one. It's got some great special effects in it. It's a good time. It's a fun time to be had. Thief of Baghdad. You even get a big old genie in a nappy. Then Ray Harryhausen doing what Ray Harryhausen does again. It's Jason and the Argonauts. Whenever these types of films are on TV, and they're not on TV as much as they used to be, but they still are, whether it's these, Sinbad, whatever it may be, I stop and I watch them. And how many times I've seen them. But great special effects again, great big adventure. It's a hoot. Number 5 is a sequel. It could have been in the sequels list, but a sequel to one of the greatest films ever made, and it's Return to Oz. Despite the fact that this is set after The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy Gale has shrunk and she's regressed in age, but she goes back after being attempted to be electrocuted with electrocution therapy. Like, what the fuck's going on there? She ends up back in Oz, but this time she's got Belinda, the talking chicken, ends up in the deadly desert, meets TikTok, who looks like my neighbour. You have the Wheelers, you have Mombi, Dorothy Gale. She takes her head off, got a bunch of heads, reminds me of Wurzel Gummidge. And the Emerald City's all messed up, the yellow brick roads all fucked up. But where she lands, there's no Munchkin village. Like, where's the village gone? Is it a different part, but the house is there? Where's the Munchkin village? Have they moved? Have they sold the land and moved on? I don't know. But based off, I think, the second and third books, special effects are fine, apart from, I think, the Gnome King. Looks a bit rough somewhere, but I enjoy that. Then this could be in my favourite action films. It could have been in a top 50 favourite films of all time. But I put it in fantasy because of the magical element, and it's Big Trouble in Little China. Jack Burton and the Pork Chop Express gets himself into a world of trouble with 3 guys wearing hats. Who one's got Thor powers, one blows himself up, so he's a big balloon. And you've got David Lopan, the weird guy. It's a lot of fun. Kurt Russell's pretty useless. It's his buddy that does all the fighting. But yeah, that's a lot of fun from the 80s. Then number 3 is the entire Harry Potter series. I do enjoy, I think my favourite has been Chamber of Secrets for a long time, but I like the last one. I like them all. I think my least favourite film is maybe the Half-Blood Prince, my least favourite book, was The Order of the Phoenix. But yeah, whole Harry Potter series, I can't split them. Number 2, for a long time, these would have been number 1. And that's what they are: The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Theatrical cuts, I used to have the director's cut, the massive long versions. I have seen them. The Hobbit, same goes for them as well. But I actually prefer The Hobbit. The Hobbit is more fun. They're better, but they're more fun, in my opinion. But yeah, they're all part of the same thing. So those are number 2. And number 1 is Conan the Barbarian. And Conan the Destroyer could have gone in the favourite sequels list, but Conan the Barbarian has like a mythical feel to it. Arnold's great. It feels like, he worships Crumb and all that brings. You've got the voice of Darth Vader, James Earl Jones. It's just Grace Jones. No, Grace Jones is in. See, I used to have the sleeve for Conan the Barbarian. When I look at the back, I think, oh, Grace Jones is in Conan the Barbarian. She's in Conan the Destroyer. Even more enjoyable than Conan the Barbarian. And I'm talking about Conan the Barbarian. I'm easily confused. But yeah, Conan the Barbarian is my favourite fantasy film ever made. And just like Bob, we're still waiting for King Conan. Arnold's the right age to play King Conan. Put his face on someone else's body like in Terminator Genesis, and he can play King Conan. He's got the look. Make King Conan before it's too late, Arnold. But yeah, Conan the Barbarian, love it to bits. So they're my favourite fantasy films. Comments, as always, are welcome.